Today you will take your Physical Properties of Matter quiz. First, let's start with a review video.
It's a beautiful, warm spring day. The bright yellow sun is shining, and there are just a few puffy white clouds floating lazily in the sky. You hear a bee buzzing in the distance. While you run through the field, you can smell the fresh-cut grass and flowers in bloom. You decide to pick a rose from the bush to take to your mom and feel the prick of a thorn. Days like this are amazing. This story about a beautiful spring day is full of scientific physical properties. A physical property is a characteristic that you can measure or observe without changing the makeup of the matter. So, you can observe them with your five senses: sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. Or you can measure them using tools, like using a thermometer to measure temperature. As we discussed, physical properties can be observable or measurable. Let's explore some of the common types of properties in each category. Observable physical properties include color, size, texture, shape, odor.
All of these are physical properties that we can use to describe things. Now you will take a quiz. Look at the pictures and determine what questions you will ask about their physical properties in order to determine more about them. Number 1, look at the image of the buttons. What question can be asked to find out what physical property the buttons share? What question can be asked to find out what physical property the buttons share? A, what is the color of the buttons? B, how much do the buttons weigh? C, what is the texture of the buttons? D, how much water can the buttons absorb? Choose A, B, C, or D. Number 2, look at the marbles and block of wood. What question can be asked to find out what physical property the two objects share? A, do the objects roll? B, are the objects hard? C, are the objects heavy? D, do the objects slide? What question can be asked to find out what physical property the two objects share? Number 3, a student has two objects. They are both round and smooth. Which question below would be best to ask to decide which ball would bounce? A student has two objects. They are both round and smooth. Which question below would be best to ask to decide which ball would bounce? A, how much does each ball weigh? B, what is the color of each ball? C, what is the texture of each ball? D, what is each ball made of? Our last question is worth 2 points. Describe two physical properties of an apple.